Aquarius, welcome to your reading. I hope that you're doing amazing. Adrian Nelson here from AHNGreatLife.com. Do visit the website. Such a pleasure to have you here. I hope you're doing amazing. I want to first start off by all of you that religiously follow my channel. I want to really thank you for that. I want to thank you for your kindness, your love and support. I really appreciate it, supporting me in all the ways that you can support a channel. There was a little bit of that you didn't actually get a reading as you would normally get them, and I do apologize for that. But I'm back now. I just need to take care of some things, but I'm back now. So this is going to be a general reading for your Aquarius for 2022 for love. We're going to start off by looking at what are the things that you're already doing well, because that's your strong foundation. Then we're going to see what are maybe some things that are slightly threatening the stability of your foundation. So things that you want to be aware of, things maybe in your dark spots. Then we're going to do your tarot. We're going to clarify. We're going to do a little bit of a breakdown with the months January till December 2022, and we're going to end up with the Oracle card. So a nice, full, jam-packed reading for you. Stay stick with it from the beginning to the end to get a full benefit of it. All right. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And remember to hit that notification bell as well. All right. So, card coming out for you is the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And this is the space for what you are doing well. So, in your personal capacity, Aquarius, you're very much on a good flow here. You're on a good winning flow. I see you heading in a good direction. My apologies. Sorry. I see you heading in a, in a good direction. I see a lot of positivity. I see a lot of really good things here happening in your life. I also see that the relationship that you have with the universe is really beautifully balanced, and that always leads to success. So there's definitely a space of expanding success in your life. All right. Now let's look at some things in a little bit of your blind spots that you might not be aware of. Also, congratulations on that, because many of you must have put in a lot of hard work to actually get to that point. These things don't just fall into a person's lap. And okay, all right, like lots and lots of cards. We're going to check them all. We're going to look at this one first. So you've got the Three of Pentacles over there. So Aquarius, be careful of not falling back into previous toxic ways. All right, this could be an ex coming back. For some of you, it could maybe be a little bit of a sense of loneliness. Also be mindful, because you might be in a connection already, which could be a good connection, but there's a little bit of a boredom that kicks in. There's this one tarot reader, I can't remember what her name was, but she was explaining, actually I think it was more like a psychic, sort of intuitive, but anyway, she was talking about, how Aquarius will sometimes, push yourself past the limit that's healthy for you. The way that she explained it, like, the tea kettle is hot, but you still want to touch it. So be mindful, especially for those of you that that might be experiencing some temptation, whether you're with someone or not. Be careful of almost experiencing, or be careful of temptation taking you back into almost like negative patterns that really won't serve you well. All right. Four of Pentacles there as well, because many of you are on a good flow, but I feel that there's a sense of loneliness for some of you flowing through. Even for some of you that's with someone, you might be feeling unfulfilled, and you might almost feel like you can't be having that conversation with someone. Be mindful of the gaps that you fill it with. All right. Rather look out for something constructive. We've got the Seven of Pentacles over there. We have got the Queen of Wands over there. You've got the Four of Wands, as well as the Sun energy. Okay, so what I see over here, Aquarius, is that for some of you, you could already be in a very good connection with another person. All right, that's a definite possibility that I'm picking up here. Or you could be with someone that this person want to take things to the next level, and that they're quite serious. And for some of you, the alarm bells are kicking, like sort of like, hitting on, because you're like, oh my goodness, what if I'm with someone? What if I can't live my life? What if I don't have my freedom? What if I have to sort of like bar myself in and those type of things? And I see that for some of you, I see here that you do actually walk the risk of jeopardizing something really good from a point of fear. Now, I know that some of you will say, what fear are you talking about? It's that voice in your head that I'm speaking about. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's use this deck for you, the Triple Goddess Tarot. There's links for all the tarot that I use down below in the description to do your tarot for you before we look at those months. Okay. A little bit of doubt going on there. Did you see that card like doing its things? But look at that. That's new beginnings. So there's a definite new beginning here that's presenting itself to you. A perfect, beautiful, divine, fantastic, incredible soul plan, Akashic record in alignment, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful new connection here presenting itself to you. But you want to be careful because for some of you, there could be a little bit of a self-sabotage vibe that is coming through over here. Okay? Look at that, painting a new picture for yourself, speaking to the universe. There, the moon energy, Neptune energy. Look at that, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. All right, definite new beginnings that's being offered here for you. And they say 7, another card. Oh wow, I did not expect that. I'm going to take this one. And you came into your own reading with Aquarius energy over there. Let's just make a little bit of space over here for you. There you go. Beautiful. All right. So the one thing that I would basically say to Aquarius is to really take the time to contemplate what it is that you actually want to have. Because as I said, new beginning, painting a new picture, the magic's already here. All right. The one thing that you maybe want to be mindful of is what you speak into life, because there's such a powerful flow that runs through to 2020, especially with the moon, with that Neptune energy. Be very mindful. I would almost say, like something sometimes in our mind, we can sort of like play a situation, play a scenario, and it becomes almost like very real in our mind. Be very mindful of what you make real in your mind and real in your emotions, because what you do is going to become your experience of life. Okay. And I do feel that there's a choice that's representing itself once again. And really, choose yourself. Okay. This is quite interesting, this reading, I have to say. Let's clarify this. Let's see what's going on over there. Let's clarify that full energy first. Let's see what's going on over here. This is an interesting one, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. So you got the moon again. You got the 5 of swords, and you got the 6 of staffs, which is the 6 of wands. There's definite success here. All right. So I feel that for many of you, either you with the perfect person or you about to get with a perfect person, because it's for those of you that are not with someone, you could just sort of like bump into the right person. Like you go to the shop and your trolleys just sort of like, like your cars just sort of bump into one another. And I feel that for many of you, there's still that sense of like, it's almost like this is too good to be true. But, when you are ready, you are ready. So source is coming through, bringing the perfect person into your life, bringing that perfectly divine person for you into your life. All right. Let's see what's happening there with that Knight of Wands, because there's a new picture in love that's being painted here for you. 2 of Swords, 7 of Staffs, which is the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Oh, wow. All right. So I can see why this is trippy for some of you, because for many of you, this might be somebody that you thought of as just a friend, or, maybe for some of you, you might have been supporting someone that, maybe just got divorced, or like the relationship just ended. And you were just really there as a good friend. You were just really there to sort of like support the person. So I can see why this is tripping some of you up, and why you want to be careful of going into that sort of like self-sabotage without even realizing it. Because you like to plan things, and you like to sort of have an idea of what's going on. And this connection, it's sort of like hitting you out of the blue. All right. And sometimes when we have those connections hitting us out of the blue, and I mean, I'm an Aquarius moon, so I get that as well. And sometimes I can be in that Aquarius moon very strongly. There's a choice to be made here. There's definitely a choice to be made here. I just want to see what are these cards that fell out here when I was looking at that next one. We've got the King of Swords, the King of Staffs, and the Hero and the Chariot. Sorry, Cancer energy. So King of Swords, it's about this is a connection, and if you speak into life and you're going to call forth, focus on this, because what's available here for you, Aquarius, is a connection with a person that. And I feel maybe for some of you, this might be a little bit of a thing as well. It's almost like you meet somebody that challenges you, but they challenge you in a good way, to to sort of shine and to just be you. They're emotionally fulfilling, and you're dealing here with someone that might, maybe that you're dealing with a Cancer, or maybe you've got strong Cancer in your chart. You do also have a strong water element in your chart, obviously, naturally. Um, but this is a moving forward, and I want to explain this to you, because for some of you, as we said earlier on, the concern here is that, what if I almost have to, for love, sacrifice who I am, sacrifice who I want to be? But what I see here is you, actually, through this connection, getting almost like a deeper understanding of yourself, and it's almost like, in some ways, for some of you, you get to see how there's more room for growth. This is somebody that challenges you. It's almost like, let's say you were a very good chess player, or you were very good, say, maybe like a board player or online game or whatever. You can be really brilliant at it, but when you keep on consistently being the brightest student in the class, it becomes a little bit dull after a while. So you're getting sort of like an equal match over here. It's almost like excitement is returning back to your life, which is really, really great. Now, I want to look at that moon energy over there. And we've got the Four of Swords, Justice energy, Libra energy, and the Page of Staffs. All right, Page of Wands. So there are some emotions here, but the emotions are making you stronger. They're making you so much stronger. There's a sense of balance. There's beautiful growth that is happening here with you. So initially, there's a little bit of confusion here, probably on your path, where you might be like, well, I don't really know if I want to be with this person. I don't really want to have this connection, type of thing. But I see your heart really beginning to open towards it. It's going to be very interesting to do your January till December forecast. Let's first look at what we've got over here, with the Knight of Cups. You've got the Eight of Swords. You've got the Fool again. And you've got the Six of Cups. Lots of sixes. Six. Lots of sixes all over the place. Six. And six is the number of love in tarot. It's a number of new beginnings. It's a number of promise and prosperity and beautiful possibility of things that could come. All right. For some of you, and I do feel that for some of you, there is that sense, almost like, almost getting to a space where you're feeling like, am I going to have to settle? Am I never going to get, maybe, the person that's good for me, right for me, that sort of thing? I feel that is definitely not happening for you. Okay. Let's see what we've got here with the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. Your energy. Say another one. I'm going to take from the bottom of the deck. What do we have? Four of Pentacles. Stability. Okay. You're dealing here with someone that wants to be, let you just sort of be you, which is really, really cool. There with this other card that I drew here for you additionally. All right. Have faith in this connection. Have a little faith in this connection that it can actually work out. Okay. Let's look at that star energy. They say just the one. Let's see what we have. Oh my goodness. Do we need anything more than that? They literally said just that one. The sun. This is a divine connection. This is meant to be. All right. This is literally, when we speak about written in the stars, this connection is written in the stars. Okay. It's a fated connection. It is you agreed before coming to Earth, you agreed to connect with this person. It is a fated connection. All right. Beautiful stuff. Now, what we're going to do is just have a look. You're going to use traditional Rider-Waite tarot for this. Have a look at your 12 months. Okay. Have a look at your 12 months. See what we've got. So don't let a good thing pass you by, Aquarius. All right. Don't let a good thing pass you by. Just because it sort of, knocks you a little bit off your feet. Don't let a good thing pass you by. Okay. Right. January, February, April, apparently, March. Oh, March is in reverse. March, May, June. You're really giving this person all their days. July, August, September, October, November. 2 cards, December. Okay. So when I look at this, First of all, this is a beautifully this is a sort of connection that is supported. So, and when I say supported, I mean by the other people in your life, the significant other people in your life, close friends, family, soul family, those sort of people in your life. So maybe for some of you, there were some troubles before, with other people. Maybe you were dealing with someone that was, it wasn't so easy for them to shift into your life and that sort of thing. But this is a beautiful connection. This is a connection that can grow. This is like a plant that is basically growing in very fertile ground. But then doubts are starting to kick in here. Be very mindful of that, especially towards March. There's that self-sabotage coming in again, doubting, well, is. Be careful of literally becoming paranoid, tapping their phones and all those sort of things. Be careful of that. I do see a leap of faith more towards April, but it's almost like it's difficult for you to just like that come to terms with the fact that this person's going to be here every morning, every night, every part of your life. It's a little bit challenging. But then I see here towards the middle of the year with July, you're just opening your heart. Things are flowing. Things are going in a positive direction. A little bit of fear kicking in again. And I do see a definite proposal for many of you. And that proposal is taking you into a space actually where you're feeling, oh my goodness, is this total freedom or is this me being trapped? All right. I see those two thoughts sort of like, almost like doing almost like a face-off with each other. Is this total freedom or is this me being trapped? Okay. Interesting year for love, but really be careful of that self-sabotage vibe. And if it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And we're going to see what is the oracle card message for you as well. In perfect harmony, 11 over there, double one. This is your person. There's no other way that I can say this. All right. This is one of those connections that might not look right on paper at all. You're like, no, not for me, So there could even be a blind date or something happening over here, and you'd be like, guys, what were you thinking? That person's not for me. Oh my goodness, never, never, never. Don't be too quick to write them off. Okay. There's a much deeper connection available here than what meets the eye sort of just right off like that. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I hope that helps. And if you want to have a personal reading or you want to have regression hypnosis, you can just check out all the details down below on my website, ahnGreatLife.com. I will see you next week. Namaste, love and light. Bye, beautiful souls.